Hello again, everyone. Scoons Comics here with another exciting, oh so thrilling comic book haul. Yes, I am back, and I am fresh from the Grand Rapids Comic Con, where I met Chris from ReedComics81, who's a great guy. Reed Comics, R-E-E-D Comics 81. Sub him up if you have not. What a guy. We had a great time hunting for books at a very crowded Comic Con. We were very worried that there were not going to be enough comic book vendors because there was a lot of, other stuff at these shows, people selling their toys and tchotchkes and whatever. But it was crowded. I mean, it was bumper to bumper, shoulder to shoulder people. And we get in there. First of all, Chris is a super comic book hunter pro and made me look like a novice right away because I show up and I got my backpack because both of our ladies dropped us off like kids going to summer camp, right? And I roll in there with my backpack to keep my books throughout the day. And he looks at it, and he's like, "That's not a backpack." And I felt like those movies where there's like a pool shark, where like somebody challenges somebody to a game of pool, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll play in pool." And I grab the cue off the wall, and I'm ready to go. And dude rolls in with like his professional case and assembles his like $100 pool cue or whatever. Chris has a backpack that is huge. It has 75 zippers and pockets. He's got Silver Age, Golden Age, modern bags and boards. He's got little cases in case he has really high grade books that he picks up. He's got trade bait. He has all this stuff. And I'm just like, I just got a big old bag on my shoulder, man. I just throw the books in there and hope they're all good. So I cracked up right away. But he was a lot of fun to hunt with. We found some good stuff. He put up a video as well. Go check that out. But just great stuff. So I'm just going to jump into it here. It's, as always, super random, so bear with me. Rawhide Kid number 66. I picked this up for $4. I will pick up $4 Silver Age Marvel all day long, even if it's Western, which is not my favorite, but I keep picking these up. Some creases, some beaten up marks, but Silver Age Marvel. And man, I picked this one up just because I was feeling nostalgic, and the great Kevin Conroy just passed away, the voice of Batman for, well, multi-generations. Batman the Adventure Continues number 1. Picked this up for a couple of bucks. Also picked this up for a couple of bucks. Batman 629. Big Jason Todd is the Red Hood fan, so I really enjoy this cover. So I was happy to get that for a couple of bucks. Oh man, found these next two for 50 cents each. I never see the Futurians out in the wild. But this is beautiful high-grade copy, issue 2 of Dave Cockrum's The Futurians. Look at that. Look how nice that is. And man, Dave Cockrum, none of these characters would ever translate well to film because the costumes are ridiculous. But God, do they work in comic books. So cool. The colors, the scheme of these costumes, I love it. And I was also able to find issue 3 for 50 cents. Oh, ecstatic about that. And I keep working on this Marvel 25th Anniversary border covers. I found Marvel Tales 193, which I don't think I have, but in all my comic book lists, I have not really started one for the 25th anniversary. So when I finally sit down and categorize these and organize them, I'll probably have some doubles, but I don't think this is one. And Spider-Woman number 19. I didn't have a chance to rebag and board a lot of these yet, so it was not $8. I think I got this for $4. But beautiful Bronze Age book, Werewolf by Night here. I thought that was a nice cover, so I wanted to pick that up. Here's your classic Comic-Con faux pas. Thor 373, one of these anniversary covers. I paid $4. I bought this. I immediately went to the next booth over, and within 3 books, I found this one again for $2. Kicking yourself, right? Oh well. I'm working on my Invaders run, and this one is not as nice shape as I would like, but I'm such a cool cover, and I really wanted it. Invaders number 3, this great Captain America Namor cover. Got this for what, $6? So that's pretty cool. I really want to focus more on this series. And continuing the Marvel 25th Anniversary, Cloak and Dagger number 9. Chris at ReedComics pointed out that, while these covers are always great, the borders for the 25th anniversary, the actual dead center interior are pretty ugly throughout the line. And he's not wrong. So, yeah. But still, I haven't found this Cloak and Dagger in the wild at all. So I was really happy to get that for $3. Oh, man. Okay, bear with me. Look at the side of my head for a second. Side of my head and comic books in the background. Okay. So, this one dealer had a bunch of obscure stuff and a bunch of old Golden Age, Silver Age, Bronze Age stuff, and he had a whole stack of Atlas Seaborn comics from 1974, 75, and I needed them all, and they were not priced. So I'm like, what do you want to do on these? He's like, well, what do they even go for? I'm like, well, don't ask me what they go for, man. That's a penny. But I'm like, I don't know, $5 to $10. Some of these are really high grade, some a little less. And he's like, well, shoot me an offer that's fair to both of us. I'm like, $45, which, depending who you ask, is either high or low. And he's, okay, I'll do 45. And I was happy with that. So I got, let's see, John Target, Man Stalker, #2. Love these books. And then we got Scorpion, #3. Boy, Atlas changed a lot before the line folded. They all folded after like 3 or 4 issues, but they tried to change it up. So like, look, do I have that over here? Okay, from a previous haul, check this out. So here's Scorpion #2, right? Costume design's different. It's more of a, it's not a traditional superhero look, but then the 3rd issue, the costume completely changes into this. So, interesting, right? Morlock 2001, #2. And you know what? I wanted this. I found this at a local antique mall about a month ago, and they wanted $3 for it. And I went to the counter to pay for it. I dug it out of like a long box. It's like, cool. And all I have is my debit card. I rarely have cash, right? And well, we can't take your debit card. It has to be a $5. I don't know what they even said. I want to say it was a $5 minimum purchase. And I know they lose some money. The credit card company charges them some fee, whatever. So they didn't make a sale. I just left. I'm like, all right, thanks. Never mind. You wasted my time and yours. I hate that, man. I know it's kind of a pain, but you go to Target, and if you buy a pack of gum, you can buy a pack of gum with your debit card. It's just how it is. So I wish they would have just sucked it up and let me make the purchase, but they didn't. They lost a customer, and now I found it at a comic book show. So I sound like a crotchety old man, don't I? John Target, Man Stalker, #3. I probably should have kept that in order, but oh well. These are books I never find. Phoenix, #3. Or if I do find them, they're ridiculously overpriced. The Brute, #2. Love these books. I love them. They're so much fun and so Marvel-esque, but just cheap. And The Brute, #3. Iron Jaw, #3. I apologize. I didn't really organize this that well because I'm trying to get this done during halftime of the Chicago Bears Detroit Lions game. It's 10-10. My beloved Bears are not playing very well, but I'm in. Go Bears. And Savage Combat Tales, #2. Savage Combat Tales, #3. I never see Savage Combat Tales. That's cool. And Iron Jaw, #2. Actually, excuse me, it's Barbaric Adventures, Iron Jaw, #2. And Barbarians, #1, featuring Iron Jaw. Last one from the Atlas Comics, Morlock 2001 Midnight Men, #3. So to pick all those Atlas books up, that was a real thrill. That may have been my favorite thing at the show. I don't know, we'll see. You know what else I saw at the show? I'm looking desperately for my DC Universe logo books. As those of you that watch my channel know, big fan. I didn't find anything in the cheap bins. Didn't find anything really in the back issue bins. Finally, at one of I think the last table we went to, the guy had some, but he knew what they were, and he wanted big money. He had Man of Steel 18 or 19, whatever the first Doomsday is. Fifth print, the DC Universe logo variant, like $80. He had another random Superman book that has a Joker cover that I fished out of a dollar bin, $50. So people are asking. I don't know if anyone's ever paying that kind of money, but oh, it makes me nervous for finding them in the dollar bins, man. I think the YouTube community exposed these too much, and I'm also to blame. The dozens of fans I have. Found a bunch of Marvel 2-in-1s. Here's Marvel 2-in-1 number 100. Ignore the prices. I don't remember what exactly I paid. I think these are all half off, so I think it's for like $2. Found a lot of nice 2-in-1s. Marvel 2-in-1 number 88. Thing and She-Hulk. Nice red and orange cover there. Marvel 2-in-1 special double-size issue number 75. Featuring the Avengers. Oh, man. The Thing and Quasar, Marvel 2-in-1 number 73. You know what? I need to see if I have this issue, because this is one I see at comic shows, and I'm like, do I have this? But it was a high grade, and it was $5, and I wanted it. Iron Man King Size Annual number 5. Then, you know, it was fun shopping and hunting with Chris, because I've never really done that. I don't have buddies that live by me that are comic book fans. This is the first comic show I went to really with somebody to help, and we were both hunting. So we both kind of knew what each other was looking for, and we'd let each other know if we found something. So that was pretty cool. And he let me know about some Machine Man comics that he found while hunting, and I said, yeah, I need a couple of those. Machine Man number 12. Almost done putting this run together. And number 13. I picked this up for $1. Warlord number 48. It's got a nice Mike Grell cover, but I really picked it up just because it's got one of these 16-page previews of Eric, Son of Thunder. See? I don't know if that's the first appearance, but I thought that was worth picking up for $1. Oh man, there was so much high-grade Bronze Age stuff there, but I was really choosy. I didn't have the money. We're in obviously to the money spending time of the year. Holidays coming up. Fiance's birthday is this month. Lots going on. So like, you know, there were tons of books I wanted, but to actually pull the trigger and spend more than $20-30 on a book, I was really hesitant. But I found some really nice high-grade bronze in the horror book category. Weird Wonder Tales number 9. Look at the gloss on this. Look at how pretty this comic is. Paid $8 for that. And Captain America number 218. Love this cover. Got Iron Man in there. Beautiful yellow. Oh, high grade. Nice. And here's a series, the first issue of a book that I've wanted to collect this series for a long time, and I need to clean it up. It needs some cleaning, but I think it presents really nice. The Atom number 36, which I paid $10 for. Beautiful Gil Kane cover. It's a series I've always wanted to get into, so happy to pick up my first book of these. I love the Atom. He looks just like it's a Marvel character, right? It's blue and red costume, screams Marvel to me. I love it. Very happy to pick that up. Here's another one I got strictly for the cover. This is so iconic. Detective Comics 574, featuring, I think this is Alan Davis. Look at that. Batman all in shadow, Robin dead, perhaps? Oh man, that's so cool. More Bronze Age Marvel, high grade on the cheap. Where Monsters Dwell, number 26, The Thing Called Metallo, which I may have, but this was such a nice copy. I'm sure it's a condition upgrade for me. And Worlds Unknown, number 5. Man, look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. $8 paid for that one. As always looking for Jack Kirby stuff, and was so excited. Chris pointed this out to me. King Size Conan number 5 with this great Jack Kirby cover. I think it's the only time Kirby ever drew Conan. So, wow, that's That's fantastic. And then, you know, Chris was so nice. He picked this one up for me, and without me knowing, first appearance of Static in Eclipse Monthly #1. Steve Ditko's obscure character Static. So I'm always for the random wacky finds, and that's really cool. So, excellent. And he also pointed this one out to me. He has the whole run of Darkhawk, which is, I enjoy that. That's a really obscure, random book to have. And I knew this from watching his channel, but I didn't remember when I saw the book. But he quickly pulled it out and said, you need to get this. Darkhawk Annual #3, which I got for $2. This is hard to find. This goes on eBay for anywhere from like 30 to 50 bucks. So I was really happy to have that, and so gratefully pointed that out to me. Cool. And 2 more books. Couldn't believe this was only $7. Mage, the Hero Discovered #1, featuring the first appearance of Kevin Matchstick Mage. So, wow, that was awesome find to get for $7. Really high grade, sharp copy. They actually had 2 of them, and I should have bought the other one too, but I didn't. But that was great. And then last, but certainly not least, beautiful copy of a book I've wanted forever. Tales of Asgard #1. Reprinting all these Asgardian characters from the Thor title. Got this for $10. Look at that. Look at how pretty that comic is. $10, Silver Age Marvel. Oh my gosh. And that's what I got. That was from the Grand Rapids show. Chris, you were great. Thanks so much. I look forward to, hopefully we'll hook up next year and do this again. But that's all I got this time, people. So be well, and I will be back next week.